How you doing, folks? I hope you're all well. Right, let's make this clear. First of all, there's not been a story I've ever told that's been bullshit, right? There's not been one story that I've told that I've exaggerated. If anything, I've diluted the story a little bit. Another thing, I've never been trolled before. And another thing, when I had a page called Hammy's Road to Recovery on Facebook, it was only up months, it done very well. The amount, as I said before, and I still got all the screenshots, I always keep things like that evidence, right? On the different names or whatever, right? But the amount of messages I've had of players, ex-gangsters, active gangsters, that says it's amazing to see a young lad like you that were involved with us at one point turn their life around. It's great to see. And I'm going for people from my place, my area, my town, to Whitburn. There's been 3 or 4 big players in Blackburn, all older than me, double my age. They're not double my age, but they're in their late 40s now, right? One in particular, he's got a couple of kids, and he says, teasing laddies, when I was 16, I'm so proud of Hammy. I seen that laddie, I knew his dad very well, I played football with his dad. I seen Hammy, I used to go and see Hammy when he was a young pup. I didn't realise at the time he was only 15-year-old. What he was doing was crazy, right? He came and picked me up at Burnt Island one day. It wasn't until I moved to Blackburn when I was 19, I believe. Then he found out by age, it was my 21st was coming up, sorry, right? So I was 20, and I invited him to my 21st, and he's chinning at the gun. He was like, Hammy, he says, I've been about 6, 7 years. I've been seeing you back for it. He was shocked. So he tell his laddies, follow Hammy's journey, watch his videos, and take some of his experience and take a leaf out his book, basically, right? But if anybody fucking doubts me, I'm going to put my email address up. There's no point in putting a comment up, because the comments are just silly when it's a negative comment, right? Because I tell them not I've had any many negative comments. The only comments I've really had is folk that knows, that, like, I had a comment off a guy for Blackburn in England, saying he can remember me from back in the days, because he used to come and get office. This was an older guy from Blackburn, right? The London stories are all true. Every story I've got is all true, and I can back everything up what I say. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hook up with a few of my old school pals. I don't know if they'll want to go on camera or no though, I don't know, but I'll speak to them. If it's guys that are not active, then they will come on camera. There's already 2 says to me on private messenger, because one got done with working with Jamie Stevenson, Iceman, right? He's still got the newspaper to prove it. There's no bullshit, there's no lies. I'm genuinely wanting to try and spread awareness to help folk to see them going down the road I went down. And the reason why I've got 20 year experience is because I was born in January 89, right? I started weeks after my 12th birthday. I got my first bit of solid, right? Then my dad was demented. My dad was going to murder every dealer at Mess Lothian, because I was playing the Scottish Cup semi-finals on Friday night with Paul Beth. Same time as playing West Lothian County, and my dad's wife found the solid in my school bag on deals, right? On half O's, right? And he was demented. And he came up to the bedroom and says, I'm not going to fuck about with deals and punch fuck at them like he could have, like, maced them probably at one time, right? Because he's a hard motherfucker back in his day, and he still is a hard motherfucker. But he says, I'm not going to fight any cunt. He says, I'm chopping every one of their fucking heads off, because I'm his son. But it got to the stage where I turned 15-year-old, and he was no stopping me. All he was saying was, your boy's a legend. He done this in Marmot last night. Oh, he done this last week. And my dad's a big name, right? He's well connected. And aye, it's true. One of his good muckers is married into the Sears family. Facts, right? Actually, there's a boy follows this page, and he says, cheers, give him a shout out the other week there, right? The London folk, facts, I don't hate to lie, right? So if anybody's got to doubt me, no one ever does doubt me, but apparently, I'm not going to badmouth this person, I'm not going to say his name, because I'll give him I dropped him a DM, right? Because he says something decent, right? And maybe it was a misunderstanding yesterday, but he says, folk ask him, is his stories true, right? I don't believe in telling lies, because you can always quote, lies always come out right. But a lot of folk are jealous out there, right? They don't want to see folk succeeding. But that's the devil in them, right? Knowing the people I'm talking about for yesterday, right? Or people I'm talking about jealous people in general, right? Now, what am I going to gain or benefit out of making up stories, right? It takes some fucking imagination. But the good thing is, every story that I've told so far, I can back up, because there's always at least 2 or 3 folk knows about what's happened, or what story, or they were there, or they seen it, or they knew about it, or they know for a fact, or they just know what was involved in. But I just watched what was done and what was saying. I was trying to keep low key because of what was involved in. Ken, you can't even go about fucking boasting about shit like that. I got trained the old school way off the old school guys. One of the guys was in 7 years in prison, and he came out of prison one day, came into his old house. My guy I was getting off at the time bought it off him. He came in and had a bag like that, fully, right, and he grabbed it and he was ready to burst the fucking bag with rage because he was just out of prison in 7 years. So